incredible. Hi, it's Morgan. The biggest comment and request I always get is to do recipe videos, show you what I eat, all of that. To be honest, I literally do not have any like secret groundbreaking recipes, whatnot, because I don't follow a diet. But today, together, we are gonna make a like healthier version of one of my favorite foods, which is burritos. I feel like when I hear burrito, I used to automatically think like, oh my God, 1,000,000 calories, like scary, bad food, whatever, but like that's just not how it is. I just went on Pinterest and I searched up like a healthy burrito recipe, and so we're gonna make it. I have it pulled up, I will link it below, but I need to make a list of everything I need to get. There's not like a ton in the recipe, it's not super complicated or anything, but it is a vegan healthy burrito recipe. Correction, this is just vegetarian. I am gonna be using real cheese, but you can sub in vegan cheese to make it a vegan burrito. We need black bean, corn, lime, green onion, cilantro, avocado, salsa, sour cream, cheese, lettuce, rice, tortilla. What I like about this too is I feel like with something like a burrito that there's just a lot of things inside, so you can customize it however you want. Let's run to the grocery store. So I forgot the list at home. There's the list right where I left it. Very much realized on the way to the grocery store that I didn't have my list. So I was like, okay, I'll get there. I'll try to like just kind of remember it. And then I was like, wait, I said the ingredients on camera. So I was able to play it back and it's fine, it's fine. So we have green onion, cilantro, beans and corn, sour cream, kind of, rice. Oh, this is open. Oh no, tortilla, lime, salsa. Some other stuff I already had at home, so we're good. Rice cooker. I literally got this for like $10 Black Friday at Target one year, and it's so worth it. This rice cooker, it's good. So I will be using this today to cook the rice, and that is in fact the first thing we're gonna do. I'm not even looking at the recipe yet, but I bet it's gonna say, you know, cook the rice, because it's gonna take a little while. So I did get brown rice, and I'm just gonna do what 1 serving of it is, which is 1/4 a cup. I am actually so hungry right now. The hole in the bag is making this really hard for me. I don't, okay. I'm just gonna make a mess, it's fine. Okay, oh, yep, cool. Brown rice and water. And clean up the mess. I swear the best thing to do is clean as you go, because I made such a mess with this rice because of a stupid hole in the bag. I don't know how I didn't realize that at the grocery store, but it makes a world of a difference when you're done. Okay, next super important thing is to open the salsa, because you bet we are, oh, I was gonna say we're snacking during this, but oh my goodness, maybe we're not. Oh geez, okay, we're snacking during this because I'm so hungry. And I feel like part of, you know, baking, cooking, being a little chef for a nice meal is having a little snack during the process, you know? A little chips and salsa never hurt anyone. The food is just a vehicle for the sauce or the dip, etc. Fight me on that. I have had so much salsa already, but you know what? Let's make cooking fun. It's part of the experience to snack through it. Everything in moderation, that is truly how you do it. Okay, I have my corn and beans here, and next we're gonna add a little bit of spices. So we're gonna add cumin and paprika. It says also smoked paprika, but I didn't feel like getting that just for this, to be honest. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of each. I don't know anything about spices, to be honest. I don't understand how people can just like eyeball it. Like it would turn out terrible. And I'm not like the worst chef ever, but just like, I don't know how people like, or when they just like take a pinch and they're like, oh, that's a teaspoon. Absolutely not, absolutely not. Then lime juice. For this, however, it says 2 teaspoons. And the thing is, I'm not gonna like measure this out. I'm just gonna, you know, and lime and like spices and stuff, that can totally be a preference thing, right? So I'm just gonna do a little guesswork here. If it turns out bad, it's my own fault. If I want to add more, I add more. I'm the only one eating this. Ooh, lime just make me think of a margarita, and I would love to be having a margarita right now while making this. Do I have margarita mix? I do not have margarita mix, unfortunately, but that's okay, maybe later. It definitely smells like taco seasoning, so that is a good sign. You know, I wonder if you could have just done that. You could have just like mixed taco seasoning in with the beans and stuff, you know, because if you were to make like a regular burrito, you would season the meat or whatever. So like, what would the difference be if you just season the beans that same way? Who am I to say? So to the bean mixture, we also have to add green onions and cilantro. I feel like this can totally be something that is to taste as well, especially the cilantro part, or if you are a, like, you know, soap cilantro person, you just don't add those. But just like cutting them up both really small. If my cutting skills are below par, it's fine. You don't have to tell me. My cooking knowledge is also below par, so. I've had a lot of cilantro lately because I've been really into the whole cowboy caviar trend. I know it's not a new recipe. When I say trend, it's just been like trending on TikTok. So good. I've made it twice in the past month. Oh my goodness, so good. Finally chopping the cilantro. Oh, I almost forgot. You're supposed to do salt and pepper in here as well. We'll just do a little of each. You know, I like this recipe so far because I haven't had to like cook anything. I literally have had to cut things up, strain things, put them in bowls, mix them up, and turn the rice cooker on. That's it. It smells so good. Progress? Okay, next. But first, salsa. So I really didn't feel like buying or making guac, but I had avocados at home, and I feel like you can put an avocado in a burrito without it being guac and it'd still be good. You know, like we have all those other spices and stuff, so that is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna cut half an avocado. That was I literally looked so stupid doing that. I know I did. I didn't need to use this big of a knife. The cut was just so off, and I know that, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna like literally mash this on the cutting board. Incredible. That's all you gotta do. Believe it or not, it is already time for the assembly. I got whole wheat tortillas, which is great, but they didn't have them in the burrito size, so I just got them in the soft taco size, which is fine, but I do like to get like the massive tortillas if I can. Some little swaps I did that the recipe did not say is you can actually sub in Greek yogurt for sour cream if you prefer. So I did that, just like original Greek yogurt. Some people like it, some people don't. Depends how much you are crazy about sour cream, you know? And then also instead of buying lettuce, I had this like spinach greens mix. So I just threw that in there as well. And it's a little bit more in nutritional value compared to just like iceberg lettuce. Let's eat. As if I'm not basically already full from chips and salsa. It's how it always goes though, right? Because I have the small tortilla though, this is probably gonna be pretty challenging to fold up. I guess I could have warmed it up in the microwave to make the tortilla a little more flexible, but it's okay if we get a little messy, you know? That's what she looks like. How beautiful. It would be so much more complete if this was a margarita, but that's okay. Pretty good. Good, does the job. Not the best burrito I've had in my entire life, but I also think it needs more rice and more of the bean mixture, but like that's just, I'll just add more next time. You know, like that's my own like ratio fault. Otherwise, pretty good. I think the bean mixture could have more seasoning, but remember, I didn't have smoked paprika, so maybe that would have made a big difference. Would make again. I mean, I do have a lot of more ingredients, so I will be eating this the next few days, so I will be making it again. But for the next time I go ahead and eat this, I am adding some more green onion and some more cilantro, just because I felt like I needed more, like that was just my preference, and I squeezed a little bit more lime in here. And then I think what I'm gonna do, since I don't have smoked paprika, but it technically called for like a total of 2 teaspoons, like 1 regular paprika, 1 smoked, I'm just gonna add like a little bit more of like the regular, just to add a little more seasoning, even though it's not smoked. I feel like that's appropriate. So next time I have this, it's gonna be even more flavorful, even more seasoning. That's what I like about this. Number 1, it's affordable, but number 2, you can kind of customize it depending on how much flavor and how strong you want it to be. It smells so good, especially because I'm like a cilantro girl. Like it smells incredible. Remember though, I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I think, you know, a little cook with me who's like an average Joe is a little more fun. If I can do it, you can do it, you know? If I can do it, you can do it. How easy this recipe is, however, does earn it points in my book. Like I didn't even have to take out any pan, any pot, nothing, especially since I had the rice cooker. If you don't have a rice cooker, it might be a little different, but all I had to do was cut things. Like it was so easy, which earns points because then it's harder to mess up. You know, we love that. It's a pretty well-rounded meal as well, which I am crazy about. And I think that's really it. I think that's really all I have to say. My first little cook with me video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you tried this recipe out. Super easy. If you like this video and you want me to do more of them, let me know. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not, and I hope to see you in my next one.